Hey guys, Crazy Halloween Guy here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Fright Props 2020 catalog. So yeah, there's the cover art, it's pretty cool. The introduction page. Got their contents page. So here's their new items. Some of the main ones I want to show is these are really cool. I could see a lot of uses for those. The siren's pretty cool overall. The heads are okay. I've always thought the talking skulls were cool, but they're just expensive. It's like a Freddy Fazbear looking thing. The hand out of the pot's cool. A whole bunch of the distortion props. They've got their new vibrating motor, which is really cool. I think that's pretty cheap overall. They've got their pneumatic mechanisms. Those are cool. Their air whips are nice. They've got their Spider Hill prop work kits there. Got some of their own custom props. So yeah, let's look at more of the new items. There's the picture frame. I actually did a video on how to make this, but for much cheaper, because I think theirs is like $700, which is a lot. But yeah, the gore barrels are cool, in my opinion. So yeah, let's get on to the real catalog. So air blasters. Air blasters are a great way for like a real easy scare. They cost, I think, like this one's 200, the other one's 300. The rapid fire one is just like a machine gun. The other one's just kind of normal. So yeah, and then there's the simple air blast kit, which is still cool. It's just nowhere near as cool as the ankle blaster. I'd definitely, if I had to pick one, I'd go with the ankle blaster over the simple air blast kit. Actually, between all those, I would actually pick this pop blaster, because this one's cheaper and it still does a huge thing of air. It will release this whole chamber of air in one shot, which is really cool. Flex whips are cool. The pop blaster slim, I've never actually seen one of those in action. More air whips. Noisemakers. Train horns are amazing. It's like one of the best things you can possibly get for your haunt. Except you can actually get these from Harbor Freight and they'll do the exact same thing. So you don't need to buy pneumatic ones. More noisemakers. The handhelds. I actually own, not these, I made my own, but they're very effective for scaring people. Wall pounders. Pneumatic vibrators. The pots and pans poltergeist, it's cool, but I think it's a lot smaller in real life. Because I think I saw it once in real life and it's much smaller. The poltergeist pot, it's a cool one. I just feel like you can make it for a lot less. Pop-up mechanisms, a whole bunch of their mechs. I feel you can make these for a lot less, in my opinion. Small pop-up prop attachment. It's cool. Yeah, because their kits are a little pricey, in my opinion. Okay, now these are cool. These boxes are really cool, but like I said, everything at Fright Props is good. It's just I feel like their stuff's kind of expensive, in my opinion. Fright Saw, that's a good prop. The Spark Fence is a very good one, just you have to be careful with those, to be entirely honest, because you can burn your house down. Water misters, those are super effective. Water sprayers, pretty much like the mister in a way. These, I will say, this you can get for a lot cheaper at other places. It's just an ATV sprayer is all it is. Now, the E-Crackers, these are super effective. The Flash Cracker is probably my favorite. The POW Stick's just kind of odd to handle. I don't know why. More electric firecrackers, but this one has a sensor. Oh, I think this is new. The wireless adapter, that's cool. There's their talking heads. These are super cool, just very expensive. More of their stuff on their silicone skins, which I get why these are expensive because they're silicone, and silicone's a very expensive material. Here's some of more of their talking skull kits. Here's their skull props. LED eyes, those are cool. Mounting neck bones. That's cool. It's not too badly priced either. The Stretch FX stuff is actually very cool, in my opinion. It's just also expensive. But the only bad part about it is that if you have people in your haunt, if you have like a teenager come through, they can push back at you. So it kind of is a two-way thing. It can be bad for the person that's using it because they could get pushed back on it, if that makes sense. Because, like, it's not just a one-way thing where you can only push one way. The people that are coming through the haunted house can push back. So, yeah, that's a bad part. The Haunted Moving Painting, very cool. Wow, it's actually on a huge sale, $634. Does that come with... Yeah, it comes with the TV and everything. That actually isn't too bad overall, because if you factor in the TV and everything, that's not a bad price. Now, the Scary Mirror, that's way too expensive, because it's literally the haunted portrait, except you just put a film over it. I'm going to actually do that this year. Fright Cam, that's cool. I want to get one of those. I just don't know how. In 2020, it's hard to, like, videotape people without them getting mad. Barrels of Fun. I've seen that prop before. Not the greatest scare. Creature Crates, classic. Squishy Bridge. Five planks for $259. It's actually not too bad. The Squishy Floor, wow. It's only $27 per square foot. That's actually a good deal. Because those really make it, like, those are cool, actually. Fear floor tiles, those are still very expensive because they're still $300 a piece. But yeah, the Squishy Bridge, actually, I would look into. Because you get 5 of them for $259. And then these are super cheap now. It's only $27 per square foot. That's cheap. Because it says it used to be like 1,000, and I remember it actually was 1,000. They're not just doing that for marketing. Here's all some of the seasonal vision stuff. It's pretty much all seasonal visions in here. There's some pumpkin pulp props. There's some of Distortion's Frightronics. If you're watching this video before April 5th, just go on Distortion's website and buy from there because you actually get a better discount than buying from Fright Props. But if it's after April 5th, I recommend just from buying from Fright Props. There's more of their stuff. Here's some of their DIY kits. These are great ways to get into pneumatics. Just they're a little expensive, in my opinion. Because you're only getting a cylinder and a solenoid. And that doesn't even come with a controller, so I feel like that's a lot for I feel like that's not very much for $185, in my opinion. More DIY kits. These are all cool. Just, I guess for a beginner, it's a good idea, I guess. Peekaboos, they're good, don't get me wrong, but there's a video on YouTube about a $20 controller, and I recently made one of those, and the $20 controller has better features than the Peekaboo Plus has, and the Peekaboo, because the $20 controller has 4 channels, while the Peekaboo only has, 2, and the Peekaboo costs $90, and the 4-channel $20 controller obviously only costs $20, and it has more features. So yeah, they're good controllers, but they're just overpriced. So yeah, I'll go through the rest of these. Yeah, again, like I said, the $20 controller is kind of better than all these options. Boo Tunes are actually good, because you get a lot of channels on those. Boo Box, you get a ton of channels. Escape room stuff, I don't really do any of that. Servo stuff is cool, I just have never really gotten into it. Some accessories. Controlling packages. There's some of these starter kits, like you could make that Peekaboo starter kit for a lot less if you use the $20 controller. Like that's like maybe a $10 speaker, and those are like $30 for those. Yeah, you could make this for like $50 and get a better thing. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, those are $30. These are good. I've never used one of these. I've never used any of these. I have one of these. These are nice. I don't use the stat mats just because I feel like they go bad really fast. I haven't used really any of these either. I have these, but you can buy these for cheaper on Amazon. Like this exact same thing you can buy on Amazon for like 15 bucks. So yeah. Pacemaker, that it's kind of cool. It's just expensive. Like everything on Fright Props is cool. It's just expensive. There's all their power supplies, kind of boring stuff. Motors, these are really good motors. I actually do recommend their motors. They're better than normal wiper motors because they have the parking feature. Deer motors, those are cool. The vibrating motor, that's actually, I really want to get one of these. That's cool. I just don't know how much weight they are able to do. Their new mounting stuff, which is nice. Servo kits. Motor mechs. Yeah, they got a lot of new stuff this year on the motors, which is nice. These are actually worth it in my opinion, because the joints are cool, but I feel like you could make it for a lot less using, because they sell them as individual kits. Linear actuators are cool, just they can't do very much weight, at least the fast ones can't. These are cool, I've always liked these. Where are the LEDs? These are really nice, just kind of pricey. Flicker control, these are cool, again, just pricey. Perfect storm, that's like the cheapest way to have like a storm kind of thing. It's like literally the cheapest way to do it. Then here's like the more professional way to do it. That's obviously a lot more expensive. These strobes, highly recommend these strobes. The snapshot is actually the bigger strobe. The big shot is actually the smaller strobe. Some people always think that the big shot means that it's bigger. It's not. The snapshot is the bigger strobe. These strobes are okay, but honestly, you should just buy these. Flash strobe is cool if you're doing a strobe room. Or actually, flash strobe also works really, really well if you're doing an electrical box too, if you put that inside them. These UV bars are very good because this is made by a DJ. It's a good company. It's a professional DJ lighting company. More of their UV LED lights. These are really cool. UV is much better than normal black light, even though they're kind of the same thing. But the UV is just, I don't know, the UV is just better, believe me. Laser swamp, that's very cool. Except I recommend doing the individual lasers. It's cheaper to do it that way. They've got their Fright Light Pro, the flickering fluorescent light. I kind of want to buy one of those, but I feel like you could make it for a lot less. $329, that's a lot. Fog fluid, all Froggy's fog is amazing stuff. The Chevet geyser, it's a good one. There's a hazer. Hazers are nice. Yep, I was right. This thing's like $2,000, the Poseidon Aqua, but that's still really cool. Because I don't think it has to use fog juice. I think it's just water. Pneumatic scent sprayer, that's not too bad for $79. Here's all their scents and smells. Kind of cool. Here's some of their skulls. Their signs. These are cool. You just put them over your barrel. I've never used one of these cobweb guns. I've heard that they're good though. Some of their dummies. Actually, these dummies aren't too bad. I think these are cheaper than Spirits because these are only like $33, and I'm pretty sure they're the exact same thing. There's more. There's their Forevermore dolls. Those are made by Pumpkin Pulp. Sheeting. Fire retardant. I don't really think you need that unless you're doing a professional hunt. Resin hardware. These are really cool for like a mad scientist room kind of thing. They just get a little expensive at times. These are really good videos. I like these and Atmos FX. Those are probably my favorite companies that make them. Sprite controller. This thing is amazing. Just a really good prop, like overall. I've never used the 4K model. I think no, it's new, but I would actually be interested to see that. I just don't think I know that video they don't make in 4K, so it's kind of odd. most of the Atmos FX and the high-res design videos aren't in 4K, so I don't really know how that would work that well. Video kits, speakers. You can get a better speaker than this from. You can get the Alto Professional speaker, which is much better than that. It's got double the wattage. It's much louder, and you can get that for $100. So this is not a good deal. Wouldn't really say any of these speakers here are a good deal. Screenbox is cool, but you can get it cheaper on Amazon. Never used the Mega, never ever seen the Outdoor. There's some haunt audio, it's cool. There's some new props, really odd stuff in my opinion. Like this just is so weird. The weird tentacles. There's their babies. They're expensive though. $459 per each. That's a lot. And I feel like these are kind of pricey too because they're $190 each. Those are cool. I would actually recommend those. Here's the PVC bodies. These are really good for the price if you ask me. These aren't too badly priced. They're made by a good company. I'm pretty sure that's Dusk Productions that makes those. Good company. Bucket toppers, those are always cool. Severed heads are always cool. Hallway heads are cool. There's some pumpkin props. There's the Distortions pumpkin. Another Distortions pumpkin. Here's some of their mummies and stuff. I got this prop, so look forward to a review of that whenever I get it. Some of their aliens. These are kind of cool, but they're also kind of weird. The weird cotton candy things. More gory props. Here's some of their masks. Monsterwork makes good masks. They're kind of expensive. But yeah, they have a lot of good stuff this year. Good year for them. More pumpkin pulp stuff. That's a really good company. Here is some blood. Yeah, some blood. More blood. And there's a thing to show you how pneumatics work, so I'll skip a lot of this. Just because I might do a separate video on it. Yeah, there's the motion platforms. These are really cool, in my opinion. Especially the Vortex, but I don't think they sell a Vortex. Coffin Ride is a very good one. It's very cool. There's more escape room stuff. Got a lot of escape room stuff now. I think that's become really popular. Yeah, I think that might actually be everything. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe because I like making videos, but my views have gone up and my subscribers haven't. But yeah, if you guys like my channel, please subscribe, and yeah, like the video, and happy haunting.